Hi everyone, let's talk about customizing the Home tab in your Zoho CRM. So the Home tab which we are at now is like your command center. It gives you a quick snapshot of all your CRM activities. You'll find components from various modules here. So the Home tab is very useful in organizing your day. There are three types of views that you can have on your Home tab, and we're going to break them down. So we start with the classic view. Here on the Home tab, we have the classic view that we're looking at. This classic view shows different components like open activities for the day, open tasks, amounts by stage. So it depends on the type of information that you have set up. So you can even see things like pipeline and things that are specific to your account. One thing you need to note about the classic view is that you cannot customize it. Just know that in the future, probably Zoho will create things that we can customize on this tab. Up next is the user's homepage. So we have this user called Tiana M. This is the user's homepage. You can add components on this homepage that matter most to you. It's super flexible. You can change all this information that you have here. You can actually delete and you can actually add components on this one. However, we want to also look at the customized home page because everyone wants something that's customized and that speaks to what you want. So we're going to look at how we can create a customized home page. So we've talked about the classic, the user's home page. Now we are looking at the customized home page. So for us to do that, we click Customize Home Page. So once we are on that page, we can now then title our dashboard. For example, we can say Tiana's Deal Homepage. Why? Because I want to create information about the deals that are there. So the first thing is to create the dashboards. Under these dashboards, you can choose lead analytics, marketing, activity statistics, but I want to mainly focus on deal insights just now. So I might want the revenue for this month, the deals that have been created, and the deals that are in the pipeline. I can add all of this information and it fits. You don't have to worry about whether it's going to fit in. It's created in such a way that it automatically fits on its own. After adding the deal insights, those are the dashboards, I would also like to add information from different modules. For example, I can go and focus on the deals themselves. For example, I want to look at, let's choose, because we have all deals, we have deals closing this month. That would be very useful information for me. And probably looking at deals that I haven't looked into, but they've been created in the system. And we want to look at new deals so that we can focus on new deals actually this week and last week. So now we've just added information onto our dashboard. So you can actually play around with different sorts of information and you can add things like tasks that are open or probably calls that have been made from this part of creating the dashboard. So after doing that, you then say save and share. Under this one, you can also put a description to explain what the dashboard is for. Then you can also push the same dashboard to different people. So for example, if you want your manager to have the same dashboard or to have it available for your manager and for your CEO in any roles that you have created, you then edit from this section. After that, you then save. Once you save, you then also save at this stage. And there you go. You have created a customized page. So any changes that you want to make, you can come here. So say you're on your home page. How do you know or how do you come back to make edits on this home page? So let's do that. We go back to our home page. Say you're on Tiana's home page there. You want to make changes to any of your dashboards. You go to this setup, then you go to customization and then customize home page. It will simply take you back to Tiana's deal homepage. There and you can make the edits that you want. Let's go back to the home page. Now, each of these widgets shows certain information, but if you look closely, you'll find that there are different columns showing the deal name, amount, stage, deal owner, account name, and contact name. You might not want to see all of this information as it is presented to you in this form. For example, since you have the deal name, you might not want to see the account name or contact name. How can we customize these column headings to remove some and to add some? These are connected directly to the module. This information is coming from the deals module. When you get to the deals module, you need to find the same point of information. For example, here we are looking at deals that are closing this month. So if we go to the deals module, we look for the deals that are closing this month. So we choose closing this month. As you can see, we are in a different view, which is a Kanban view. We make use of what we call the list view here. And after doing that, we now have the same columns that we see back there. We want to remove the account name and the contact name. We come to the extreme right and choose Manage Columns. Click on Manage Columns, and then we remove the contact name and the account name. Once we do that, we save. This will only affect closing this month widget. So if you go back to the home page, you will notice that if we refresh, the information has changed. We no longer have those two columns. So if we want to add the columns, we can just repeat the same process and add the columns that we want to see on this. If we want to change unread deals, we have to go back here and choose unread deals. And once we do that, we also adjust the columns under the deals page. Once we do that, the same will be reflected under unread deals. So this is how we can modify or customize the home page. If you want to change back to the original classic view, we just click there. If we want to go to the user view, we click there. If we want to see our customized home page view, we use the deal home page. That's how we do it. If you feel that you need help in setting up or maintaining your Zoho CRM, feel free to contact me on my Fiverr page using the details that I've left in the description below. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do so in the comment section below. I appreciate those. And yeah, please do subscribe to the channel.